Hey everybody, this is Reese Ride 775 coming at you with my first video on my first action camera. Give you guys a little bit of insight about me today. I got two bikes. I got a 2015 DRZ 400 SM Supermoto. I got this bike to kind of hoon around on. It's not the fastest thing in the world, but let me tell you, it's a fun bike. Got a lot of upgrades done on it. Rear fender tidy kit. I got the modular tail light so you could get rid of the ugly blinkers that stick out on this bike. The Yoshi pipe. Got the Pro Taper gold bars, the RSC stunt clutch. I got the Acerbis bark busters, ASV lever for brake side. Got the Domino rubberized grips. It does have an electron carb. Overall, it's not a bad bike. It's slow, but she likes to do wheelies. I did have a 2021 Yamaha MT-09. I have a buddy at work that talked me into buying the bike, sport bike. It's an awesome bike. I featured a cruiser at the time, Suzuki M109R. Or I don't even know if you would call it an R, but it was my first cruiser. Didn't really like it. Kind of got away from it. Went back to the sport bike. Got a 2021 MT-09. Loved that bike. It was quick. Had all the upgrades I could put on the bike. My only problem is I'm a married man. I got a wife and a daughter, and I was getting way too comfortable with the bike. I've always wanted to do moto vlogs. I've always wanted to start my own build series, so this is going to be my channel, guys. May seem a little bit awkward trying to get used to the camera, but I hope I can get better. The bike I'm going to be featuring the most on the channel is this beauty right here, this 2022 Lowrider S with the 117. Beautiful bike. Work with a lot of guys. I work with a recyclable decking company. And I work with a lot of guys that ride Harleys. I've never really been a big cruiser guy, but man, dude, this bike, it's a different breed. This year, I was going to start my YouTube channel with Yamaha MT-09 2021. I watch a guy on YouTube called Blockhead. I'm pretty sure everybody knows Blockhead, but he kind of introduced me to the bike, and he also has a Lowrider S, and guys, I can't get over this bike. This thing is just beautiful. I've done some upgrades on the bike. I already have a video on the channel to where I kind of discuss what I've done to the bike, what I'm going to do to the bike. But if you guys are new to the channel, I'll give you a quick overview. The foot pegs that come stock on these Harley-Davidsons are garbage. I don't care what anybody says. They are garbage. So I got these cross-thread foot pegs. They're mids. I'm eventually going to put forwards on the bike, but for now, rocking the mids like this, it's a lot more comfortable, and your foot's stable. So when you're doing 90, 100 miles an hour, your foot's not trying to fly off the foot peg. Went ahead and tossed a Moon's MC shifter peg on there. I enjoy that a lot. Got a lot better feel when I'm going through the gears. I got the blacked out blinker covers, whatever you want to call them, just the caps. I'm eventually going to do the LEDs. When I bought the bike from Harley-Davidson, wasn't a big fan of the stock seat, so they went ahead and threw in this Saddleman step up, and you know, for my first Saddleman, it's not a bad seat, guys. It's pretty damn comfortable. So learning a little bit about Harleys, going through the general warranty information, stuff like that. They told me if I want to throw a 2-to-1 on the bike, it's going to void the warranty. I don't know how you guys get around it. I see guys rocking the 2-to-1s and they still have their factory warranty. So if you guys could help me out a little bit, give me a little bit of information on how I can get by it if it does void the warranty or if it doesn't void the warranty, because I'd really like to know. So in the meantime, guys, I don't know about y'all, but I'm not going to spend $500 for slip-ons. I think it's ridiculous. I think it makes the bike look ridiculous. These are the stock pipes that came on the bike. Just these big cans. These things are just, they're hideous. Like, I don't understand why anybody would ever want something like that on their bike. So, going through the YouTube rabbit hole, found this company called Radiant Cycles. They make GP shorty slip-ons. $108, guys. I mean, come on. Not only does it get rid of the big bulky bazooka barrels these guys threw on here from the factory, it shortens up the exhaust, and to me, I think it's a way cleaner look. These are the Radiant Cycle GP shorties. It took me, I want to say, about 7 minutes to do the whole job, guys. It wasn't difficult at all to get the factory bracket off that held the old exhaust and the tips off, and the new ones on with the new exhaust clamps. And guys, honestly, you're talking 7 minutes. I'm not a master mechanic, and I was able to knock it out. But I mean, as far as look and feel, or not look and feel, but look and sound, I feel like it sounds a lot better. It's loud like I want. It chops like I want. Eventually, I'm going to do the stage 2. I want to throw a cam in this bike, see what this bike does. A lot of people comment on how good the cams are, or how lively these Milwaukee 8s get when you throw a new cam in them. So I'm pretty excited about that. Go ahead and show you guys the blinker caps up front, all blacked out. But overall, it's not a, I'm in love with this bike, guys. I'm not even going to lie. I am going to do risers. I don't think I'm going to do bars. I think I'm going to go to Thrash and Supply and buy 10-inch risers. And I'm going to do me a set of new bars. I'm going to need a relocation bracket for this, guys. So if y'all could help me out whenever I put the risers on this bike, I'm going to do it myself, because I don't feel like paying Harley all that money unless I have a master mechanic like Blockhead over on his channel. But I want to know where I can get the extended cables for the riser kit, and if they make a different bracket or a different setup for a speedometer that'll come up higher on these 2022s, because I have no clue, guys. As far as levers, I'm still in the market. Lucky Speed Shop, I know Lucky Speed Shop has some, but there's also a gentleman I've been talking to on YouTube, commented on my channel, told me I could cut down these levers and go and get them powder coated and basically have my own Lucky Speed Shops. So get my hands on an angle grinder, talk to a friend that has an angle grinder, see what that's all about. But guys, if you don't know, this is really my first video on this channel, so I may ramble a lot, but I'm 6'3", 235 pounds. When I bought the Lowrider S, the gentleman that's in my comments, I don't know his name. I'm pretty sure I'll remember his name after this video, but he told me to go ahead and get the forward controls, and I'm going to have to raise the bars for this bike to fit me. So I watched this video before I went and bought the bike, and I'm going to be honest with you guys, coming from sports bikes, when I got on the Lowrider S, it honestly wasn't that bad. I've automatically already way more comfortable, and anybody that's rode a sports bike knows you don't get a seat like that. I mean, that's just flat out spoiling somebody. But guys, I do live in the desert. I was going to start my first moto vlog today. The little bracket for my helmet cam didn't come in. I have to do a side mounted bracket that's going to sit on the back of my helmet and then come towards the front. I do rock a Bell Race Star. It's carbon fiber edition. I bought this helmet just for the simple fact, guys, safety first. I mean, I wear a rider's jacket. I got the protective padding. You can make fun of me all you want. I just prefer my skin not to be scraped off on the asphalt. That don't sound like fun to me. I don't know. I call that common sense. You call it whatever you want to call it. But I do rock the Cardo Pack Talk Bold. It's a pretty good headset. I had the Senna before. Senna, I mean, some people like them, some people don't. My personal experience, I don't like them. So I'm going to go ahead and start both bikes up. I'm going to come over here to my Suzuki. my DRZ, let you guys hear how it runs. It ain't started in a while, so if it doesn't start, don't make fun of me. Oh yeah, she started. Also, weather out here in the desolate Nevada desert, no bueno. Not very good at all. I'll go ahead and pop the garage, let you guys see. 'I live in kind of a little valley out here right outside of Reno, Nevada, so it don't look windy right here because we're in the little valley, but weather's not all that hot. My first riding vlog, I do want to do a ride up to Lake Tahoe. I don't know if any of you guys know about Lake Tahoe, but that's a ride I'd really like to go on, show you guys. During the winter, this bike doesn't have the slicks on it. It has the adventure tire, Chico 705s, but let me go ahead and give you guys a rev, let you listen to it. She's a loud girl. She's a very loud girl. But that's about all I got, guys. I mean, I'm gonna make this a normal thing. I know just the regular vlog's a little bit awkward. This is the first time I'm doing it, guys. Let me run in here, get my keys so I can start the Harley, let you guys hear how that sounds. Give me a second. All right, on my way back. Sorry, guys. A little bit awkward. Bear with me. But that's the side I get to see when I walk out into the garage. Some people have more. This is all I got, and I'm happy with it, guys. Harley's always been a dream of mine. I've always wanted to obtain something of this, like this. Basically just shows me that all my hard work paid off. But guys, I want you to stick around. We're going to do a full build series on this bike. I'm not going to keep the slip-ons on there. We're going to do a 2-to-1. We're going to do risers, bars. We're going to do a sissy bar. I want to get some crash protection. The bike's name is Cortana. So if you guys are wondering, I have a couple friends that say you should name your Harley, some that say you shouldn't, but I named mine Cortana. But let me quit yapping and start this bike up. What it looks like when you turn the bike on. Wow, guys. She's a very loud girl. I wouldn't say to the point where you don't want to rock it around your neighbors. Some of them get mad. It's all about if you have the parents living next to you or not. I'll give the bike a little mini rev. It's a loud note. Alright guys, that's all I got. Please stay tuned to the channel. Please like, subscribe, comment. I will be posting new content. I will have moto vlogs coming by this weekend, guys. So be looking out for my new moto vlog. Take it easy, guys.